guys. I haven't done long time the future anymore. Well, had to be busy with the um, empires right now. But now we can just continue with this. The Shermans, they aren't even doing so well. They have even showed up the rebellions. The world annexment plan is failure. They got just almost all Africa, but it started failing. Wait, first independent taker is Sicily. Then we can see one part of Turkey break it away. And with Siberia, you just even got a little bit lands to under your rule. And well, also we can see the further we can see is the Germans are breaking really heavily away. Denmark break it away. Norway break it away. Sweden break it away. Poland break it away. Polish, just Polish now. And with real Poland break it away. Netherlands break it away, Belgium break it away, United Kingdom break it away without Ireland, and now Scotland break it away, also Northern Ireland, and Ireland also. Brittany break it away, Spain break it away, Portugal break it away, Catalonia break it away, Andorra, you were a little bit expanded and you break it away too. Now you can see even this region where of France break it away. Now some regions who doesn't exist were now breaking away, and also Monaco, you were expanded also, you break it away also, and Napoli, you break it away also, and we can see the Switzerland, you were expanded a lot, break it away also. Sherman, you have first time, but with Japan, you just can be owning all the leftover of China. So you just made this done. You're owning now all leftovers of China. You are unstabilized, and that's why you're owning them now. And well, we can see this the German Iran parts, they break it away also. And yeah, Sherman, you are screwed. You have breakaways. Really much breakaways. And well, even if Spain did break away, their Spanish states are breaking away also. And yeah, Sherman, you're falling. Croatia even break it away with Slovenia. Bosnia break it away. Herzegovina break it away. Well, Sherman, It's nice when no you. Austria, you break it away, but you ruined everyone's luck and that. So they are just breaking away now. Now we can see some more breakaways are showing up. Even newest Moldova break it away in Romania. And well, Romania also break it away. Serbia, you break it away. And yeah, Greece, you also break it away. Bulgaria, you break it too away. And also we can see there's so many new countries in there. And yeah, Europe and its most crude borders. With Africa, you're still stabilized a little bit. Only for now. If you annex more African lands or European or the newest Republican lands, this all will go now and then. And with Spain owning the this all they keep Hungary break it away also. And well, Spain found out how did Sharaman do all this coastline a little bit tougher. And also they just drained this water also to get more lands. And well, that actually happened. They made European size getting more lands. And also fully landlocking Kipperhangern. Catalonia, you even got lands. And well, you do have shared this coastline. Well, all the coastline didn't last so but that's something what to claim as own. Well, we can even see the land were used as more cities and that. Also, Spanish invader started rising up. Really warm started to get there because yeah, Africa, your deserts are moving in now Spanish. And this break it away also on Spanish. And well, we can see the more countries started raising their borders up on the parts of what is now on lands. Sicily, you expanded a lot also. You are really close to Malta, who is a little bit scared of you. Greece, you take this, and also this, I think, should be enough for you. And well, with Malta, found out how did they do this. He did actually one thing that's similar to make Malta a little bit better, and also this made Malta to cut off moderation to half. And this moderation is already so dead. So it is like this now. The Italian coastlines were expanded also on lands. So they are just training the waters and doing more this. Well, they didn't know that this can lead climate change, and that's slowly happening. With climate changing, this all started to show up on firstly, uh, I think about United States. Yeah, let's say climate change firstly happened in United States. The this side started slowly getting in water, and also the more cities were lost in underwater, and New York even do, and Bermuda, you're lost underwater too. The United States is really confused how this happened. Well, it happened because some countries think that it's a good idea to drain this water. And also United States as this continues, you can see you're heavily losing your lands and also some cities and military bases and that. With Canada, you doesn't see this happening on you right now, but soon will it happen also. It started to show up on you, and well, this made your capital underwater also. That means a lot changed from this point. There's so many now under the water, and also it is so close to connect up the lines of coast and lands to this to make different islands. And Chicago, you're underwater also. Well, the water raisement stopped it from this. Basically, same amount of water what they drain it here. Well, they think it about more draining this water, and they actually did that. Malta they get some lands, and actually they get so many lands there. Well, the baddest day on the United States, they are literally going on underwater if this happens more. And well, they are actually doing this more. And they aren't even stopping this. Seems like the water of waste Mediterranean doesn't exist anymore. And also Spain, you climb started rise up to of your temperatures, and you two were united because you think that you could share the same government. And also we can see the drain water method were really useless on because United States the major power who were the major power in this series is literally dying there. They have only really less lands to the cut it off the New England as different islands. And also the Canada, their major regions are literally underwater too. And well, you can see this happened. Also, Canada, you're losing this really heavily. And this nuclear blow up in this sea doesn't anymore be there. And Panama, you're slowly getting underwater also. So mainland of Panama is underwater, but heavy sides of Panama started going underwater too. Also here of United States. And well, this now replaced all water what is drained on the Mediterranean. Also with Black Sea, Siberia, you got idea to drain all this and call this Siberian lands. Now this is more version used on United States because there's tons of waters on Black Sea, but you drain it. Also, there's now Black Sea state on there, and well, we can see United States is got the of New England and also the New England. You're slowly getting on waters too. Well, maybe it be bad news for the United States because the sea is richly expanding there. Also this island here, but Sherman's Teeth, this is underwater also now because they drained this section and made dams to stop this all and get close access to United States, but it really failed. Seems like, and well, also these sides are underwater too. Well, United States, you're really heavily screwed. Also, the Portugal, you had little bit issues too of this water risement. Your borders are made really weakly up. And with Netherlands, you had water take your mainlands away. And Iceland, you're underwater also. And this Norway island. Now, with Japan, you only lost Taiwan under the water. And also those islands of Philippines and Taiwan islands. Vietnam, you have the now new lake warmed up in this section. The lake were made of the water, also what is drained. And well, that's got that your country have. And also Asia. Well, those islands here were Sinket, Sri Lanka, yours Sinket, and also you can see you Sinket because countries think that that's a good idea to drain the waters. Now Siberia made this further and sink it all this water and made this as a Siberian still. Well, now this with this you made even Turkey under your rule. Also, with all this water sink it and drain it, those things more nations away. But right now, let me do those borders down. And well, now those segments, like I said, sink it. New England full LD, and well, America. Further, we can see you had more water waves going in you. And newest California, you had issues too of the water. And well, those waters didn't stop there. Alaska, you have water issues, but only this island sink it and dead. Also, Alaska leave the United States and joined Siberia. And with Japan, new segments were made. What sinked the Tokyo? Also, a lot of population died there, and this island is sinked too. And with this, we can see Egypt accidentally drained this part. Well, they even didn't claim at this. So, Saudi Arabia, you didn't claim this, and also Egypt didn't claim this. So, that's just Red Sea nation. Well, that's actually empty lands. You actually just said they are better Egyptians. And well, they just joined at the Egypt sides. Well, that's now the Shaman's lands of Egypt. That state of Red Sea. Well, this Shaman part of Africa just break it away to be own nation and even annexed those here. And well, we can see that this made those waters on more rising from here. And well, with states, they are usually some states are even dead. And United States, you have only some states left, included the biggest state as Texas. And well, Washington, you got even float in water too. Also, this island is lost too. Well, that's bad, United States, because those countries here think that that's good idea. It's South Africa, and they train it this and united with those. Well, even worse for the United States. They're thinking how this all happened and why this all happened. Well, because some countries say that's good idea to sink those lands. wait, not think, claim them as a lands because United Nations isn't anymore this word because United States made this and well some countries here made others think the United States is bad because they literally expanded a lot and also those lands are under the sea now. Basically, we can see nations doesn't see anymore existing. And with Chile, nextly we can see Chile, you're long, well, you got even longer. You're now more bigger and stronger. You got a little bit of Brazil extra. Now, with this, as Chile, also Antarctic colonies, you slowly start to unite further. Now, those are united with Australia. You just made segment of this state, who is independent, to make water flow betterly in you and drain those deserts in you. And well, that's actually stopped more water making United States worse. Well, a little bit still got in the United States, but only a little bit. All left is United States, only those lands. With Greenland, you just started move more southern ways. Well, no one knows why you're moving southways. Some say that Greenland want to be green continent. Well, Greenland, you're on the middle of moderation now. And well, this border is cursed now of Canadians. I don't like seeing the empty borders of no Greenland there north. And well, Canada, those Northlands started drain themselves also. Sink themselves also. And well, this made you fail. And Greenland, you're so close on Chile borders. If you touch even Chile, you will lose your outpost soon. Now, Chile, you made and the Brazil lost all their coastline. You're now only the South American who have the coast. Now, other South Americans just made themselves uniting to make anti-Chile nation to get all the coastline back. Well, that actually don't happen. Chile is richly securing those lands to not get their coastlines back. Well, really bad. Chile doesn't give away those coastlines. And well, those nations on here, they are richly screwed because all the Chile claims were their all coastlines, and well, they have no more resource trades. They can only use Chile, who doesn't allow they get in the resource trades. So instead, just staying there, Chile just said, "Why you guys don't just sink yourself?" And well, they think it about this, and well, they actually didn't like to stay then the independence. So they just did that. They sink themselves. And well, more sea for Chile. Chile is the only country on South America who is left, and well, there's Chile Sea, who is actually made up of others. And Chile got all the resources that they them. And well, we can see those seas are actually really good for Chile because no more others use those seas on you. Now, as time continues, we can see Greenland still moves. They're moving gradually closer to you, Chile, and even closer. If you think it about if they were too close, you will kill themselves. And well, here we can see they are literally on some miles away of your sea. And well, they move it even further. They actually started show up the connection of South America to Africa. Well, that's still a good sign, but for Chile, they have now the big issue. If they do that, they will have to get this all Africa also. And well, you can see Chile that actually happens. They are connected up with you and also the Africa, and they are also stopped there now. And well, this you didn't like this Chile. You didn't like that. Now you have expand further, and also you just were angry enough to steal already the coastline of Greenland, leaving Greenland only this. And with Africa, well, this actually start happening. Chile, you steal Africans this coastline. And well, also expanded here and also here. This made you really huge, and also your superpower name, who is actually expanding further. Now this is Chilean Ocean. Well, that's because this isn't anymore connected with the Atlantic Sea or Atlantic Ocean. And well, Chile, you expanded further on this, taking more lands and that, and also leaving only left some sea nations. And well, you didn't even plan to drain any of those lands of sea to lands. You just stayed with that. And also Arabia, you got little bit lands lesser to Chile name. Iran, same thing. Now Chile, you're moving from the South America to Africa and then to Middle East and then Asia. Middle East is their own the continent, even if that's right now on Asian name. They're this time their own continent. And with India, Chile, you are making pushes on India's too. Duty, you stop at with the really long nation. You actually had used their richly heavy military troops away and stop at with Myanmar because they think that Myanmar should be enough for now because you're owning those. And plus, you want to go northern ways too. What actually happens? You're making pushes on north ways to get more lands on north. So now you're going even in Europe. Well, that means it. You are even expanding further. Also, with Great Britain. Actually, Great Britain, you're too small to make Chile take your less lands. You had with Scotland, same thing happening. And with German, also Chile take your lands. And well, Denmark, you lost your lands also. Norway, same things. Now you're on border Siberia, who actually is the strongest nation on earth right now, who you don't really want to mess with. So you just expanded further in those lands. And well, that showed up. You, you even the Chinese. You actually were under Japan rule. And well, they actually fall on your trick to expand further. Now, Chile, you're almost owning all the seas, but you have still one mega problem. The Siberia. Also, this nuclear explosion is slowly reaction expanding. And well, we can see also Siberia you had aliens landing in you. They are on this zone. Let me make them red because they start invading them. And well, they are on you. And actually doesn't stopping. Even if bullet falls, they can just cross this with UFOs. Well, bad. They are invading you. That's really bad. And well, they aren't even stopping. So now you just start seeing really big issues. They're invading in you really heavily. They made even landing on Moscow, what is here, and started pushing further outways. Also, they made landing on the Black Sea zone, what is here, and Mediterranean also. And well, now we can see the aliens are on the globe. And well, with New Republic of China, they had even also aliens landing there. That made aliens start seeable on the globe. And also, they aren't stopping also. Landing of aliens on pensioning. And well, Korea, your Japan state right now, you had aliens also. Well, could be the world end. We don't know. Estonia, state of Siberia, you had aliens landing in you, taking really heavily you out, and even further entering others. Frisbee, aliens walked from border to you. Well, the aliens can walk on water, these softies. And well, aliens doesn't stop. They're still expanding themselves on the Siberia. Even if Siberia dries, aliens still are better. And well, they aren't stopping this. They are on the final hope name. They just tried to use the nuclear bombs on the nation to save themselves. Well, it is useless. They still live even if they are on nuclear zones. Well, we can guess that will be the alien nations now of Siberia. Well, how well aliens can be? Some ask it even that. And that made aliens even further expanding. Also, now we can see aliens even landed in the real Moldova, capturing all the Moldova, what is there. And well, with other side Moldova, you're still leaving, but barely, because aliens started entering you too. Well, that's problem. They are now even in Moldova Republicans. And well, aliens didn't stop there also. They started going northern ways more. And I just found out I just made some animal thing shape. Well, whatever. They started even here, going southern ways. So now aliens are doing some suspicious movements. That's like animal almost kissing animal. So they even connected up, and yeah, this part is already aliens because humans army didn't manage to go there. So they're just aliens now. And well, as time continues, aliens are moving further and further to the government changed from humanity to aliens. And well, Siberia, you're more stronger. And others, aliens of around globe, just go within the Siberia and used Siberia as alien nation. And well, it's just stayed as it is. And well, also we can see the Pacific. No, not Pacific. The Caspian Sea is literally the aliens have made this part of Siberia. So as a land. So they even didn't drain these waters. They just made this as part of the land. So so now with blasting we have the aliens claiming this as land and last invasion yeah aliens versus Japan Korea. So now they already captured capital and well it is already now theirs. So all the Korea because Korea had more them in now the aliens and this is future series and hopefully you guys like it and see you in next one. Bye.